Happy Halloween! I'm Lindsay. I'm a children's librarian with Charleston County Public Library, and we are going to make a really cute Halloween candle holder. So the supplies that you're going to need are a nice clean washed down baby food jar, some acrylic paint, whichever color you want that corresponds to whatever monster you're making. You're going to want some colored Sharpies. I have red and black. I have a white paint pen. I also have some googly eyes and some craft glue and a tea light candle that will fit perfectly into my jar. Once you have your supplies, we're going to start with the paint. Go ahead and open up your jar and put your paint, a little bit at least, into the jar. And I'm going to use my paintbrush to just start painting the inside. Another method that you can use is to squeeze the paint in and a little bit of water to thin it out, and then put the top back on the jar and then shake it up. And then that way you'll get a really nice even coat of the paint. The bad thing about that is that it usually takes a really long time to dry, but it does give a really nice, perfect looking coverage. So if you want to go that route, you certainly can. You would just need to take the lid off the jar, pour out the excess, leave it to dry for a while, and then every so often come back and just shake the jar back up with the lid on. And it will take a while to dry. It will take maybe even a couple of days, but if you are a teen or an adult wanting to do this, that might give you something fun and make it a really nice craft. If you're doing this with kids, I would recommend just painting the inside, because this is the main part that the kiddos can help with. And because it's not going to give you perfect coverage, you're going to be able to see more light shining through when you use it as a tea light holder. Now the paint is inside the jar, so obviously it's not food safe. Just use it for as a candle holder or a trinket holder if you'd like to do that instead. And then we're going to use our Sharpie markers on the outside of the jar. And then the outside is going to give us our cute faces for whichever Halloween monster or decor that you want. So some suggestions are a pumpkin, a ghost. This one's going to be a vampire. And then once you are done and you've got a pretty even coat, you can leave it to dry. You can come back with another coat, or if you like it like this, you can just leave it like this. I think that looks pretty good, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that away. And the next part is putting the face on. So if you want a really cute face, the key to it is making the eyes really big. So whether you use googly eyes or you just draw on the eyes are really big. If they're farther down on the face, like closer to the bottom of the face and spaced far apart, and then if the mouth or nose, if you're gonna draw that, are all close together, then that really ups that cuteness factor. So that's what I'm gonna go for, because I like everything cute, even Halloween. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna put the googly eyes kind of far down on the jar and space it kind of far out to give it that cuteness. So there's its little eyes, and then we're going to draw on a mouth with my black, and I'm going to do kind of a hairline, and then I'll add the vampire fangs with the white paint pen. And then what I'm also going to do is, instead of Mr. Dracula, I'm going to make it Mrs. Dracula. And instead of maybe a bow tie, she's going to have a cute hair bow. And I'm going to draw it first with the paint pen. And then once that dries, I'm going to go over it with the red just so it stands out more. So here we go. Okay, looking pretty cute so far. And if you've never used paint pens, they're really awesome. To get them started though, you have to kind of press down a couple times on the nib to get the paint starting to drip. There we go, we've got our little vampire fangs. And a cute little bow tie that'll be easier to see, or hair bow that'll be easier to see once it's all dry. I'm gonna give that just a few minutes and then I'll come back with the red, and then we'll be able to let the inside fully dry, and then you can put your candle in it and try it out. Okay, so it's finished drying. I added the red to her little hair bow and added some more hair, and I think it's pretty darn cute. Let's go ahead and put a candle in it and see how it looks.